Hi everybody, I'm here with Fiona Calvin as part of Online Freshers and I'm going to be interviewing Fiona today. Fiona is the health and safety team, so we're going to hear more about Fiona's role and some of the health and safety procedures within the college. So hi Fiona.
Hi there, hi Ria.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine actually, not too bad. I've also recently started, so I think this is week 6 or week 7 for me, so I know what it's like to start somewhere new, where everything is strange. So yeah, I can relate to that for new students coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's so much at the moment kind of to take in and be aware of within the building, and which we'll go into detail in within the interview.
Sounds good.
So what is your new role then, Fiona? What do you do here?
Well, I look after Gardyne campus, but also Kingsway and Arbroath, because we've got 3 campuses and we've got 2 outreach centres. So I cover all of those, and I look at all aspects of health and safety, first aid, fire safety procedures. So everything that you can think of, I look after, and I also have a hand in, assisting with COVID and making sure that our students and staff remain safe while they're on campus, because that's really, really important to us. We look on ourselves as a really close community, and we want people to feel happy and safe and to be able to continue their studies right the way through the autumn and the winter.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very big role that you're very recent into.
It is. And I'm still smiling.
Yeah, well done. We'll see you maybe 6 more weeks time.
No, it's a lovely place. It's warm and welcoming and friendly, and I think everybody's here to make sure that the students have a great time and a great educational experience, because it's fantastic. Here at Gardyne we've got some brilliant sports facilities as well as the education facilities, so it's a fabulous place to learn in.
Yeah, you're right. I'm based mostly in Gardyne. It's a fantastic campus.
It's got really good vibe as well, and you've got this lovely outdoor space as well, and it's not often in September that, in the middle of September we can sit out and it's, the temperature's nice. So so take advantage of the outdoor spaces as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So Fiona, just for fun, I'm just going to do a few would you rather questions. That
sounds brilliant.
Yeah, they're always the fun ones.
Bring it on.
Okay, so would you rather party in New York or camp in the rainforest?
Oh, I'm definitely a camping in the rainforest. Yeah. I love being outdoors, and I live and I work in Angus, and it's got fantastic opportunities outside. So, I go up into places like Glendale to go running and hill walking. I cycle most days on really quiet roads. And I also go swimming. I swim in the Tay.
Do you?
Yeah, swim at Lunan Bay, and it's fantastic. We've got so much to offer just in a small county in Angus and in Dundee. It's brilliant. So yeah, get out there and enjoy it, because it's all there and it's all free as well. It's brilliant.
Yeah, that's so cool.
So I'm definitely camping in the rainforest.
Definitely.
Yeah, apart from the spiders and the creepy crawlies, yeah.
Yeah, I know. That kind of leads me on to the next question. So the next question is, would you rather eat bugs in Thailand or eat the spiciest chili in the world?
Oh, spiciest chili in the world, definitely. Yeah, I love spicy food. Yeah, definitely. It would be that. No, not a bug person at all.
No, I don't think many of us are, to be fair.
No.
Next one, Fiona. Sweets or crisps? Like, would you rather?
Definitely savoury crisps. Yeah, I'm definitely a savoury queen. Yeah.
What's your favourite flavour?
I have to say it's probably cheese and onion, because I grew up with, I'm from Ireland, and there was a great company called Tato's, not that I'm advertising, they're still going strong, and cheese and onion was my favourite. Yeah.
I'm not joking, I thought it would be cheese and onion. I just read that from you. Thank you. Last one, would you rather have the superpower to be able to fly or the superpower to be invisible?
Oh gosh, that's an interesting one, isn't it? Yeah, I'm slightly scared of heights, so I don't know how much I would enjoy the flying thing. But the invisible's a bit creepy as well, so I think I'd probably have to go for the flying one, even though I wouldn't be absolutely crazy about it, because the invisible thing creeping about the place does not appeal to me at all.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't like. I wouldn't like it if somebody was listening into my conversations and I didn't know about it. So yeah, that's kind of sneaky creepy. You know?
It's not your style.
Not my style. No, I think the flying would be quite cool, but yeah, I'd probably spend most of it with my eyes shut. Though.
Thank you, Fiona. They were great answers. So we spoke about your role at the beginning of the interview, and kind of it's really vast and obviously got a lot of responsibility. But what do you feel like your role or your service can offer to the students?
I think, as I said at the beginning, we want the students to feel safe and secure and to feel looked after while they're here. So we have got COVID measures in place. One of the ones that you'll find that will affect you the most is mask wearing. So we ask people, wherever they're in communal areas, apart from eating and drinking, if they wear a mask. So when they're in class they need to wear it, when they're moving between classrooms, if they use the toilet facilities, all of that, they have to wear a mask. The only time is if they're eating and drinking, or if they then come outside. Now that might seem quite onerous, but it's there for a good reason, because it mainly protects other people, and you don't know what's going on in other people's families and communities, whether they've got somebody at home who's shielding. And I think, we've done this for long enough. A lot of you have come from schools maybe, where we've had to do the same thing last year. So we're just asking people to do that, and that's going to remain in place, and it will be reviewed in the October holidays. Okay. But cases are rising, and they're rising quickly, and they have done so since we went back to schools, primary and secondary school, and now this week most students are coming to the campus, and also all the universities as well. So colleges and universities are going to be full of young people, so we're fully expecting there to be another climb again in the numbers. So I think it's a sensible precaution if we all want to continue, and we do. We're all desperate to get back to normality, but this is just it's a small kind of thing that we have to do to make sure that we are going to be safe and that we can continue to be in class right through, as I said, this winter hopefully. So we ask you to do that. We also ask you to do the 1 metre social distancing, and then there are hand sanitising and hand washing facilities everywhere. So we ask you again, if you're coming in, hand sanitise before you enter the college. Hand sanitise as frequently as possible. They're outside a lot of the lecture theatres, and again outside the toilet facilities. So yeah, that's the other thing that we ask you to do. So if you do those three things, that's really important. And the other thing to protect students, which I feel very strongly about, is we've got some vaccination clinics coming up as well. So they're going to be at all of the different campuses. And they're open to anyone who's between 16 and 39. You don't need to make an appointment, you can just rock up and get jabbed, and I would urge everyone to do that. So they're going to be the Pfizer vaccine that's going to be available, and anyone else in the community who's around can attend as well. So we have them at Gardyne on the 20th of September between 11 and 5, so it will be somewhere in the main atrium area here. And also on the Wednesday the 22nd, and from 11 till 5, and at Arbroath it will be Monday the 20th between 11 and 5, and also Wednesday the 22nd between 11 and 5, and then finally at Kingsway on the 21st of September between 11 and 5, and Thursday the 23rd between 11 and 5, and that will be in Kingsway. It will be in the canteen side area, and at Arbroath it will be in the Isla building. So wherever you're going to, just make sure that you get your vaccine. If you have already had your first vaccine, you can avail of the second vaccine if it's more than 8 weeks since you've had your first jab.
Okay, there was just a wee bit of background noise going on there, because we've got students back in the building, which is fantastic, and we are in an outdoor space. So just if it's okay, Fiona, can you just confirm again just when and where on campus the vaccination points will be?
So at Gardyne it's in the atrium, and we've got 2 sessions, Monday the 20th of September between 11 and 5, and Wednesday the 22nd of September between 11 and 5. At Arbroath in the Isla building, at the Arbroath campus, we've got Monday the 20th between 11 and 5 and Wednesday the 22nd between 11 and 5. And finally at Kingsway, we've got in a canteen side area at Kingsway, Tuesday the 21st of September between 11 and 5 and Thursday the 23rd between 11 and 5. So if there's one thing I would ask you all is go and get jabbed. So if you've had your first jab and it's more than 8 weeks, you can just rock up and have your second jab.
Thank you so much, Fiona. I just think because it's really important, so I just didn't want that to be missed.
Yeah.
Right, final question is, if you were a new student, what advice would you give to yourself to keep you confident and motivated over the coming months?
I think it is important to keep motivated and confident over the coming months, because it's an uncertain time for us all. It's a bit of a worrying time. We really don't know what's going to happen to to the campus, and also to what the figures are going to do. But I think we can all do individually, we can do our little bit. So we spoke before about wearing face coverings, about the social distancing, about the hand washing. That's all good. And I would also urge you, if you're anxious at all, is to speak to the student services. They're a great bunch of people. They're there to help you. And so if you've got anxiety, or you're worried, or you're stressed about anything, go and seek some help from there. And also talk to your tutors or your lecturers, and you'll get loads of help and advice from them. And like I said, we've got some great sports facilities as well, and that's a great way to cope with stress and anxiety. Or just get outside, get out and experience what Angus and Dundee have got to offer. We've got lovely facilities and a great countryside to enjoy, and just have a ball. Any new experience is always going to be that mixture of excitement and stress, but it's a great opportunity that you've got here at Dundee and Angus College, and just take it with both hands and just enjoy it for what it is. You'll have a fantastic time here. Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Just finally, is there anything that you maybe wanted to add or say that I maybe haven't covered? You've gone into lots of depth.
So, actually, I hope not. I mean, there's a whole thing about I didn't mention the lateral flow testing. I don't know whether you want to cover that as well, but the thing is, there's only so long people are going to listen, so and listen to me, an oldie blethering on. So I think that's the kind of difficulty, is just to make sure that it's not too long-winded and they're going, oh, she's still banging on about COVID.
No, absolutely. So just maybe then, where would be the best place to find that kind of information? Just on the student portal?
If you go to the student portal, there's loads of advice about LFD, lateral flow devices, and we're asking all students to test themselves twice weekly, with kind of 3 or 4 days between, and obviously report in to the college if you are positive, and to follow the NHS advice about self-isolating.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Fiona. You made it interesting, so thank you. Thanks for joining me today.
That's a pleasure, Ria. Absolute pleasure. Cheers.
Bye.